They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
43, yellow. 180. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10.
Double up. 57. 15, 15. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
Yellow.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th downs looming.
Yellow, 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 yellow.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th downs looming.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
They'll go, and it's Harris. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
And everyone in the stadium knew where the ball was going, and it didn't matter. And we see so often these 3rd and 4th and short situations. There's such good opportunities to generate chunk plays, Mike, because you think how many bodies are up at or near the line of scrimmage, and it's exactly the case here. Keeps the drive alive. Nice job.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
I like the aggressiveness early in the game, right out of the gate. Make the defense realize we are going to challenge you downfield, and what that does is it opens everything else up. Now, you got to hit a couple of these, and don't be surprised if they go back to a deep shot here pretty quickly.
Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Fifteen. Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. And that ball incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Now a screen set up for Harris. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about
5. Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down.
Attack!
On the ground, this is Davis.
It's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here early.
They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. Oh, they took a chance there on 4th and 1, but it's a gain of 3. And a new set of downs.
And these plays, the decision on what they're going to call, Mike, it was decided days ago. They have on that play call sheet that you see from the offensive coordinator, they have an entire category just devoted to these situations. They know the players are going to be confident, they're going to be able to execute, and they're able to move the chains.
Hey, rip lift.
A first down throw for Mahomes. That one's caught. It's Isaiah Davis. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's a give left side to Harris. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Yellow. Hey, 57. 40. Yellow.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. He'll swing this out to Harris. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is third down.
Hey, Yellow, hey, go going. 15.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Tyrell Dodson. And the Texans are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Oh, and in that spot spot, Mike, that's just painful. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to fourth down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Slot man in motion right. Here's a little pop pass heading to the right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round.
All right.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Medical staff going to take a look, see if he can continue here in this wild card round. A second down throw for Stroud. Down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 27.
That's good for 27 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
All right. Look at hot, look at hot.
Higgins sent in motion. They'll run on second down. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Third and long.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Here's Pacheco. And they'll only get a couple on this one, so the defense holds, and it brings up fourth down. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal units. Through the falling snow, the kick is good. And the Texans are out to an early 3-0 lead.
I think apart from the wind, when you talk about kicking in the elements, Mike, I think the snow has to be the kicker's worst nightmare. It's just so hard to have the confidence. That when you stick that plant foot, it's not going to give way. So give credit. That was really well done.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Now Mahomes. Escaping to his left. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Texans who have the early lead. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and
3. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 3.
Yellow.
Another run here with Harris. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll try to run for it with Harris. First down and more inside the 25. And he will score! Najee Harris. Touchdown, Kansas City. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs move out to a 7-3 lead.
7. Texans 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
All right.
This drive will start on the ground. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
All right. 19 Texans. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very stout as we bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
16 yards.
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the 1st down with that one.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Go.
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Jordan Battle up from the safety spot makes the play.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
18. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He fires downfield for Pitts. That is caught. What a throw. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Texans.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense. And then, what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot. And with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First drive of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Yellow. Eye on these two. Eye on these two. Come back. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Here's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow.
They're going to run out of the gun. Here's Harris. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's a lot. Hero 15.
Mahomes back. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. There's a lot. Attack, attack. Yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. What's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. Out wide, that's to Davis. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Yellow. 15. Hey, rip list.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's got it at about the 8, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it, and Chiefs are on top. It's 14-10.
Chiefs 14, Texans 10. Harrison Butker at a kickoff 14-6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. This would be a big loss, and we'll see if he can continue here in the divisional round. They'll begin here on the ground, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
18. What's up? 11.
Higgins sent in motion. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this.
Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
He'll tuck it and take off. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
19 Texans. 18. What's up?
Stroud to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 9 yards to go.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within a point. It's 14-13. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, 43, 15.
On first down, it's Mahomes. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield.
That was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
Yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow. Yellow. 180.
On second down, Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout here as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Here's 3rd and 2.
Yellow. What?
They run it over center with this. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, KC.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Attack, attack! Yellow! Hey, 43! Attack, attack! Fire down these two, fire down these two! 15! Attack, attack! Right side!
Mahomes now on second down. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
15.
They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll try to run for it. So it is a 1-point game here at the half as we check in with Scott Hansen for our halftime report. Scott.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games of city.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On play action, Stroud. That'll be intercepted. And the Chiefs will have great field position right around midfield.
Stroud's pass intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Mahomes quickly out to right. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 49-yard line.
right, go gun, go gun, go gun. Right side.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. First and 10.
At the 33-yard line.
Let's go on, Eddie. Attack, attack. Right side.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 7-yard pickup.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 3.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. That is brought in at the 10. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First down and goal to go.
Come back. Right side.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
Smart decision there on first and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision making here. Brings up second and goal.
15. Right side.
Give up the middle to Harris. Stop at the 6. And that sets up third and goal.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now third and goal.
Yellow, yellow. That's a lot, right?
We got it, we got it, we got it.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Hey, 57. Attack, attack. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the goal line and in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in his postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs extend the lead to 8. It's 21-13.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Now give on the ground, and he'll try to drive forward. Not a bad gain in these conditions. We'll give him about 5 yards.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Houston.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many heads to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he is out of bounds. Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a first down.
And the Texans first down.
On first down, it's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
8 yards. It's second down.
Stroud going to set up the throw. That one caught by Noel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
This one down the field, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. He's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. Mahomes now to throw on second down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Yellow.
Third and long for Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. Oh, he's got a man running with them, and they connect. That is well done there, converting on 3rd and 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
That is caught! And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Attack!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Quick throw, taken in.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Yellow. That's a lot, right? Right side.
Mahomes going to push this one forward. Stop at the 6, and that sends up 3rd and goal.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
180. Yellow. Right side.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
13. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Forced out wide. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. Gordon battle from his secondary spot, makes his way in and takes down the QB.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack. Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Dragon 60.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Moving to his right. This one just too far for the receiver out front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Strappy Ranger, 18, Mustang 19.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He'll buy time left. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on down.
my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know my way. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't get caught in nature. Got that touch my savior. Give me that touch of my head.
15. Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Marco, hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's complete to Rice. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 26-yard line.
Hey, 57 color. Attack! Hey, 43, 15.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
35. Texans 13.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short. Back to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Easy.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he'll take it on in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Top row 18. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A dive and a catch. Incredible. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field. And not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaden Hicks. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hey, Ripley. Go going. Isaac.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 13 on that screen play. And a 1st down.
Got it. Ready?
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Houston.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That is caught. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. But he has picked up the 1st down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Tight end going in motion here. Here's Pacheco. And looked like he might have had a lead, but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in. 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. And he will dive into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Houston.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes Worthy to return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Harris. He gets free. And he's all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 47 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Mahomes. Look wide. Get this one complete.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
On the give, it's Harris. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
yellow.